Lynn, it's the end of the year, but it feels like it's the start of something. Midge called it a new energy in this game. How would you describe it?
Oh, a new energy is a good. I would just say like a fresh start. I think that, like you said, it is the end of a long year, but everybody knows Emma came in, met the team. It seems like the start of a new cycle. So there seems to be a lot of energy around the group. It's like electric. The vibes are high. So if you could just sum all that up and put it into one word, that's the word I choose.
Rose talked about this team reinventing itself. Does that start in the locker room? Does it start on the field? Does it start, with you yourself first and then spread to the team? Where does that start?
Yeah, I think it's a collective responsibility. I think first and foremost, you have to look at yourself and see how you're contributing to the team, and if you're bringing a positive energy and willingness to grow. But then it's also a collective responsibility to make sure that the group is on board, and then the larger staff is also on board as well. So I think it's a new beginning. It's this team has always been able to push the bar on and off the field, and right now it feels like a moment where we have two options. We just either stay the same and continue to get the same results, or we challenge ourselves and push again.
In terms of, which kind of is a continuation of that, but is there one particular thing out of these particular games that you're trying to focus on as a team to try and get out of this?
Yeah, I think that we need to work on, doing patterns of play that we can recognize and build off of moving forward. I think also just being ruthless in everything that we do, offensively, defensively, and making our mark on this game again.
I was going to say, is it kind of feel like laying down a marker here moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, the Olympics is really close. The World Cup is a little bit further away, but you have to start somewhere and you have to build that foundation. And I think Camp 1 after the World Cup, we started to lay down that foundation, and every camp since we have been building and building, and this is just another opportunity to layer on more concepts and show that we know what is going on and show that we get the fundamentals of what this team is trying to build moving forward.
In terms of your opposition this time around, China obviously Asian Cup champions, but also a disappointing World Cup. What are your thoughts for that?
Yeah, I mean, China's going to be a hard team as well. There's not going to be a single team that's going to come in here and just let us play the soccer that we want to play. They also show us a different style that maybe we haven't seen most recently. And so it's going to present a new challenge for us as well. They're, like you said, Asian Cup champions, and they went to the World Cup, and every single team, every single nation, their federation seem to be putting more investment into them. So for us to think that it's going to be an easy game would be very naive. And so we're going to focus on us and make sure that we're doing what we do well. And like I said, continuing to build off of what we've laid after the World Cup.